The more you love yourself is the more you detach from things that don't love you. And we have to talk about that today because we live in a world where it is so distracted that we get caught up doing so many things for people. We prioritize them and leave ourselves in the process. And so let's talk about that. Age comes with maturity, and the older that you have become, I'm sure it's starting to kick in. Well, I don't know about you, but I know for me, right? 40 years old, and all of a sudden, the lightning bulb. I start to realize how much I have put in so much work for people. I have realized that, you know what? Let me just give you the short ones. I have become the resources for people. I put a lot of things before me, and I got burnt out in the process. And so here am I today. I observed, I assessed, and I took control of myself. And so if this video resonates in you, or with you rather, I want you to stop and pause for a second. Close your eyes and think about how much you have done. And no matter what you do, people are so ungrateful. They don't honor you. And nothing you do for them, they are never satisfied. You can open back your eyes now. Does that sound like you? Well, I'm telling you, been there, done that. So what I'm saying to you, the more you love yourself, the more you start to take charge of yourself and say, you know what? I'm in control of what I do. I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to set boundaries. I'm going to isolate myself and observe to see who is really around me and not the one that is constantly pulling me, pulling you. And when you take a look back, you're snapping your energy. You're taking so much out of you. And you don't have anything for yourself. You have to take charge of you. This is your time. This is your season. Take charge of yourself. Honor yourself. Every day, every week, every month, every single year. Love yourself. You've got to love yourself now. It's not about being selfish. But you have to love yourself because no matter what you do for people, they will never be satisfied because human flesh aren't satisfied. They aren't even satisfied with themselves. Think about it. One person can't be satisfied with one woman because they have to go out there and search for more. That's why you see one person may have 2 and 3 and 6 different homes because they have one, but they still can't be satisfied. When a person drinks a bottle of wine or a little cup, they want more, so they go for 2 and 3 cups. Hello? It's right in your face. So get what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter what you do for people, they can't and they won't be satisfied. So you have to take charge of yourself. Set your standard. Yes, set a parameter. Set it up. You know what? I'm going to spend my time with this one on this day, this one on this day. This is the day I'm going to do this. Yes, you have to do some of that. Because if you don't do that, the energy, those different personalities will continue to drag your energy. And when they start to take control of your mind, then you start to lose your identity. You get it? So you have to be careful. Love yourself. You've got to. Because this is how you're going to detach from things that don't love you. I'm just learning. Can you imagine? 40 years old, just learning. Had I knew this when I was 30, my life would have been so much better. so much better. But you know what? A part of me, I don't know. I just always give people the benefit of the doubt all the single time. No matter how much they hurt me, there's always in this heart forgiveness, Camille. Because the Bible tells us that we shall forgive 70 times 7. Yes, it says it. And I try to, and I pray about it. And I ask God each and every day to restore me. Help me to forgive. Help me to love with compassion. And guess what? I've been doing that. But I used wisdom this time. Not just about the love and the making decision and, all of that. But I have learned to use wisdom like King Solomon. Okay? So now, yes, I forgive. But now there's a boundary, right? This means I forgive you. I love you. But you can't be this close to me. Nada. None of that. No more. You get it? And so you have to implement the same method to gain your peace back, to gain your energy, to get your lifestyle back. Peace comes at a cost, my friend. So you know what that means? You know what that means? This means you have to make an effective decision that's going to help you to gain back your mental health. Okay? Because people are draining, y'all. People are draining. On the job, your family, at church, any community, on the team, your children. Did I leave any out? In a hospital. As long as you're dealing with people, guess what? They will drain you. And so if you don't take charge of your life, come on now. I just want you to think about this. Think about this message today. Love yourself so you can detach from things that don't love you. I mean, this may sound harsh. I may be all up in your face. I promise you, I'm not crazy. I'm not. But I want you to get this message today that take care of yourself now. It's time. Take charge of yourself. Take charge. Regain your identity. Because sometimes we lose focus in the process trying to impress people, right? We do that all the time. We impress people all the time. And you lose yourself in the process. You lose your identity. You got in this financial debt because you're trying to impress. You cut off your hair because you're trying to impress. You throw on the wig because you're trying to impress. You grew some beard and looking old because you're trying to impress. You cut off the hair because you're trying to impress. You change the style of your clothes because you're trying to impress. You got the latest Cadillac because you're trying to impress, knowing that you can't manage it. The job that you're working is what, $10, $15 an hour, and you went and got a Cadillac? So now you don't have a home and you're sleeping in that Cadillac? Come on now. Because you're trying to impress, you went to purchase that $15,000 or $1,500 outfit, and you come home and you don't even have no food to cook, to feed your children? Come on now. We have to be careful. Let's stop trying to impress people and love yourself. Because the minute you start to love yourself, you start to detach from things that you don't need. You don't need it. You don't need it, I promise you. I'm not afraid to tell anyone that what I went through. I was part of the impress. what, 18, 19, been around this crew because I came from a Christian background. And so because my dad was strict on me, I wanted to be a part of the crowd. And so I went on to start mingle with the wrong crowd. Start wearing this, starting wearing that, knowing that I wasn't even comfortable in it. Until, thank God, a couple of years I find myself and I said, you know what, girl? You don't even belong there. You don't belong there. This is where you belong. Take charge of yourself. And therefore, that's what I did. And it made me to become a better person, a better woman, a better mother. Because I took charge of myself. And thank God, let me just say this. I thank God that what I tapped into back then, it was when I was pretty young. Because now look at me now. My life is better. Because there's no one taking charge of my life. What got into my eye? So those that I went through, that was an experience. And those experiences were, I felt like it was awesome then, but looking back, it was dumb. But that's my fair share. That was my experience. But I have learned. So it makes me make better decisions today. In fact, in my 20, 25, 30s, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong now, I still make dumb decisions on a few things. But when it comes down to the noise, the crowd, the people and things of that nature, I took control. I was no longer trying to embed, but I was a leader. I was leading myself. I didn't need anyone to tell me exactly what to do with my life. That's what I'm saying. But along the way, we all make mistakes. We do. Because some things are just new to us. And so once it's new, we become fearful. And then we make mistakes. And some of these mistakes we can't even take back. So we have to be careful because some we can't take back. We have to ride along with it. We got to tailor it and channel it into our life. And so be it. Like some of those mistakes, though, we can correct them as we go. But some you can't. So we just have to be careful. Anyhow, the point of me creating this video is to tell you, is to inform you to love yourself. The minute you start to love yourself, you'll see the result, the end results of you. Here is the breakthrough. The minute you start to love yourself, you will detach from things that don't need you. Poof, be gone. And you're going to see how much your life has improved. You're going to see that, you're getting opportunities. You're going to see that you have peace. You're able to love again. You're able to have some compassion. You're able to see things from a different perspective as opposed to all of this because there's too much noise. My friend, I told y'all that I'm coming out here with these videos because at the end of the day, I want to be intentional on my message so we can all make improvement. And I said this over and over. My motivational shorts, these videos aren't just designed for you. They're also designed for me because whenever I have my down moments, I can look back and say, you know what? This is the video for me. Get back up again and continue to wake up and thrive. I hope this message today finds you well. I know most of us, we're wives, we're baby mothers, we wear so many different hats. But you have to be intentional and learn to prioritize time management. Set some time for yourself and love you first. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. Imagine you have 3-4 kids and you've been just up and down, up and down, up and down. And then you just fall down. You're in a hospital for days. Who suffer? The kids suffer because they don't have no one to take care of them. And even if they do, the caregiving won't be the same. The nurturing won't be the same. So I'm saying this to say, love yourself enough to detach from things that you don't need. I hope this message finds you well. Take care. Bye.